welcome to the Ski Summit Real Estate Show. I am your host, Matt Dayton. I'm here with my sidekick, Benji Does. Thanks for being here, Benji.
Good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. How are you doing?
I just disappeared. I'm back. I'm doing pretty good.
Welcome.
Lots of heat out here. Like it was 109 the other day.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're not 109, but it feels hot for us. You know, we hit 80 here. We're feeling pretty toasty. So, but finally, it feels like summer actually started here. We have been quite wet and chilly. So, just a couple weeks ago, we finally started seeing it change for us. So, yeah.
Everything is dry and painful here.
Dry and painful, man.
Dry and painful.
Come to Colorado. Come to the mountains.
I'll be there soon, probably.
Good, man. Good. So, well, cool. We got some fun stuff in the news lately. What's going on here?
We've got two big news stories. The first one, I picked it because it had the Cornerstone logo on it. And I was like, wait, what's going on here? So this is the first one. It's called, I turned off my thing. There it is. Yeah, so looking to break into the Summit County housing market. Here's what to know. And then it had Christine's sign on the picture. So I have no idea what the article's about. It looks like preliminary info, but I thought that was a cool shout out.
Yeah, well, it's a great topic for sure because there's a lot of things to know about choosing your realtor. And the funny thing is, I can't tell you how many people pick their realtor by default.
Right.
So like, how'd you meet your realtor? I walked into an open house and that's who I
I threw a rock.
True. You could throw a rock in the air and the likelihood of hitting a realtor in Summit County is kind of high.
It's the way Arizona is. There's a ton of them. Big explosion.
Oh man. Yeah. So it's definitely a very popular industry up here. And it's a great profession and good opportunity to make a good living up here. You work for the ski area, you can do construction, you can work in the restaurant business and real estate. Those are kind of some of the major ones here. So consequently, we have a lot of realtors. We have a lot of great realtors. And we have other realtors.
So, we have others.
So I think some of the biggest things, obviously, practice is huge. You wouldn't want to go to your doctor who's removing the gallbladder for the first time. So how many years has your realtor been in business? I'm very thankful for the clients I had when I first started out in business. And, some feel somewhat sorry for them because I got to practice on them. Patience for me. But over the years, I've learned from my mistakes, other people's mistakes. So how long they've been doing it and how many deals do they do? How much business do they do a year? Some people doing a few deals a year is just fine. But that's not very much practice if that's all you're doing per year. So I think that those are probably the two biggest things, just how long they've been doing it, how much they actually get to practice per year, and then are they local? There's so many weird things up here with our HOAs and our neighborhoods. There's just a lot of different things to navigate, and you can really get caught off guard. Even just the short-term rental housing stuff, you get caught off guard on things way into a contract. Maybe it's too late to even get out of the deal. So interview your agents. Don't just choose the first one that you meet, and do your due diligence. Make sure you get the right person. It's a big decision. So I don't know if that's anything what the article said, but that's how
you can at least talk to the headlines.
Yeah.
The next one I found was a big surprise, right? We had somebody on recently, and they were talking about all these appeals and everything else, but Summit County is now flooded with the most property valuation appeals filed in nearly 15 years.
I cannot believe it.
Were you surprised?
Who would have guessed it? Oh, your property value doubled according to the county. What a surprise that you got the most property valuations appeals. So, I know that I put mine in So, and I know a lot of my clients put theirs in as well. And so, yeah, no big surprise there. The headlines, the obvious, stating the obvious. I could have written that.
You're at home watching basketball games. I could have shot that.
Yeah,
I got this.
That's all me.
All righty. That's the news that I've got. And then we've got today's real estate tip, if you're ready for that one.
Yeah.
This one, you're going to talk to me about effective negotiation in real estate. I don't do this stuff very good at all. I just kind of like the choosing a realtor thing. That guy was close enough. He preach.
Yeah, just tell me. Gosh, yeah. So really comes down to your options and your knowledge. So do you know what properties have been selling for, and do you know what the demand is? Right now we're seeing properties that are coming on the market and going very quickly. Those are well-priced properties. And then we're seeing others that are coming on the market and they're going to sit. So being able to kind of gauge, is this property that's going to have a lot of activity and I need to be more aggressive, or is this one that's going to be going to sit and maybe I should just wait? Because right out of the gate, a seller isn't going to be super motivated to come off on their price a lot. So we're starting to have some options. We got 425 properties on the market right now. So we broke that 400 mark. And that's really encouraging. So people are getting some options. Really depends on what market you're in. If you're looking for under $1 million single family home, there's nearly one.
I was really waiting for you. I'm part of these shows every week, and you're like, yeah.
That's my favorite Monty Python.
Yes, we've got one of them.
Camel spotting. Nearly one. So yeah, that's a really tight market. But if go up in the price bracket, you got options. So knowing the market, knowing whether know when to hold them, know when to fold them. So that's key. And then having your options, having the backup. There will be other things to come along, and knowing what's your max, what are you willing to pay, and putting that cap on it. Vice versa, if you're a seller negotiating on a property, gosh, if you can price it aggressively and have more buyers than nearly one, you're gonna have a lot more leverage. So I think I'm going to start just a series. We'll just do a negotiation series. So
we probably should.
I think so.
I think so. I'll be the dumb guy.
Yeah. Been reading some good books, Negotiation for Dummies.
You can write your own. I'll design the cover, Matt Dayton's, and we'll just glue it to an Encyclopedia Britannica.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll make it up. So yeah, no, the good book actually that I'm reading is called Never Split the Difference. Been reading it for a second time right now. Some good stuff in there. But yeah, we'll start a little series on negotiations.
I like that idea. So, you ready for the question of the day?
Yes, sir.
All right. So it's summertime, and I guess since it's not wet and rainy anymore, or cold, people are showing up. So what do summer vacationers look for in Summit County? What's popular out there?
Yeah. Everybody says they come for the winter and stay for the summer, and then they're here 20 years later.
I've heard that a few times. Yeah, you're right.
That's the saying. That's the way it goes, because summers are awesome here.
Yeah.
We have some of the best mountain bike trails in the country. They just continue to build more and more mountain bike trails, hiking trails. Obviously, there's some great hiking. Breckenridge has got great activities with alpine slides and rope courses, if you want to do a bunch of that. And then Dillon, Frisco area, you got Lake Dillon. So a lot of people go sailing out on there, pontoon boating. Can't swim in it. It's a little bit cold for swimming. And that actually is true. We actually probably lose at least one person a summer due to cold water drowning. So
no way.
Yeah, no joke. Don't go swimming. It's usually like somebody falls off a paddleboard and they didn't have a life jacket or a tether.
Yeah.
And the paddleboard goes away. You got 2 minutes that you could swim.
Really? Your body just can't do it?
Maybe a minute. Just depends. Ooh. Depends on how fat you are.
Then I'm done. That might be more buoyant.
So, but anyway, yeah, that's no joke. That's don't go swimming in there. But that's a big activity. Keystone's got the bike park, lots of activities that they do in
But there's like
Keystone.
concerts too, right? Do they do concerts?
Yeah, the Dillon Amphitheater. They do concerts at the Dillon Amphitheater.
Mm-hmm.
Bike path that goes all around the county. Um, so there's just a ton of stuff. Summit Daily has a good kind of what to do section in there that's worth getting on there and checking out if you want to know what's going on in Summit County. So you can always ask me.
All right, we've gotten to that point where you tell us how the market's doing.
Yeah.
And right now I can see your screen share as a screen share of the show.
Oh, nice. Is it? Okay.
Yeah, all you need to do is go to a new tab for the market info and then hit share this tab.
Okay. Share with this tab.
There we go. I'm going to make myself scarce.
Where'd you go? So as you can see, we still are trending quite a bit below where we were a couple of years ago, a little bit below where we were last year. So we're June 29th. So we're right at the end of June here. So you can see June was a little bit less than what we did in May as far as total sales volume. I think we're going to see this definitely trend up for the month of July. Things are picking up quite a bit. We had such a rainy, cold June, and that's the headline. And now it stopped raining and the floodgates have opened. So what floodgates are we talking about? The people, we had just absolutely really quiet June because of so much rain. So now that the rain has stopped, the weather's warming up, we've seen a lot more people in town, a lot more buyer activity. So I think we're going to see a pretty strong July. We're probably going to see interest rates tick up a little bit. We still hear that, and our market's certainly interest rate sensitive. About 35% maybe cash buyers, so that impacts. But for this month, we didn't see quite as much activity, but I think we're going to see a good change. So that's kind of just my nutshell.
All right, now we've got our 5 properties.
What do we have?
We've got this first thing. Why isn't it doing the thing? Oh, I didn't click the button.
What is the thing?
This is our first one. This is 91199 Ryan Gulch Road. We've had other ones on Ryan Gulch Road, haven't we?
We have. So Ryan Gulch Road, that's up above Silverthorne Wilderness area. Some fun hiking trails up towards the top, and that's what like Buffalo Mountain did a little ski video on that this spring. But this one I really like where it sits. It's gonna have great views. You got little carports in there. It's just under 1,000 square feet for a 2-bedroom place, so it's got good size and it's got a really open floor plan. But you got bike trails right around in there, hiking trails, short, quick shot down into Silverthorne outlets. Lowe's is convenient right there. That's a big box there. So yeah, but cruise into those pictures. Yeah, that's the big box of Lowe's.
That's Lowe's. Okay,
that's Lowe's.
I was just thinking. I was like, look at all this spaghetti to get out of here.
Yeah, that I gotta say that's one of the challenges of being up in that neighborhood. It is a bit of a drive up these long switchbacky roads. Yeah. So they do have the Summit Stage goes up there, so you do have local transportation.
That's cool.
Transportation. So
yeah. All right, let's go look at the pictures of this thing. I really like the outside of these, the way these look.
Yeah, they're kind of fun. They got the little treehouse feel, nice tall ceilings, and then you got the views. That's kind of what's going to sell this property. Tons of natural light and sun. But backing up to that open space, you don't get a ton of these. So that's kind of makes this a little more desirable. Pretty original. Doesn't look like they've done much in the way of updating or anything. So, but that price, I think $686, they're right in the ballpark on that. That should sell. There's a clubhouse, outdoor jacuzzi.
Yeah, I like this one a bunch.
Yeah, it's a lot of light in that, which is really nice. So
very cool. All right. Next property is land, it looks like. Is this just land?
No, actually, it's a little place on the creek.
Oh.
So that's why it's in Frisco. So little.
Oh, it's even downtown. Okay.
Yeah. So hop on your townie, ride your bike to downtown Frisco, shops, restaurants. So that's a great location, really quiet little neighborhood. And I actually went over and checked this one out earlier today. That's somebody that was interested in it. And this is an example of kind of a good property that's got a great location. They've already got like more than one offer on the place. So, it's gonna probably go for where list price or north of that, but kind of a fun modern look.
Yeah,
a little bit of an older modern look.
Yeah, 90s modern kind of look.
Yeah. Is that which is kind of I don't know, is that an oxymoron? That's like 90s modern. Isn't that old? The 90s.
Well, it is, but they had their own vision, right?
Yeah. 90s were a long time ago.
They were scary long time ago. Somebody brought that to my attention. I was like, stop it. Stop doing that. I'm not old.
I'm not old. If you're born, be in your 30s.
This is really pretty. I like this.
Yeah, it's super pretty. It's cool.
Aha, look at this. 90s. Called it.
90s. Yep, exactly.
All right. Here is property number 3. We're really breaking into these upper numbers here. Pretty sky. Love that.
Yeah, it's another river property. I'm just always a sucker for any water type properties up here.
Yeah, great place for it too. Tons and tons of water properties.
Yeah, if that's kind of my dream someday, something on the water, preferably river or creek. I just love the sound.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's got to sound amazing.
Yeah, and this one's right off of the blue. So just going to be right there in Silverthorne. So could kind of be able to get to all the fun shops and restaurants. So they got the brewery that I love, the Angry James Brewery right down there. And this has got just a really cool setting right there on the river. So it's a 4-bedroom house, about just under 1,800 square feet.
It's so idyllic. I can't believe this. And how many ears are on that thing? It's got like 4 ears.
Those are antlers, man.
Where's the front legs? It looks like a fly. Look at this. I love this. Like segregated between front and back.
Yeah.
Really pretty property.
It is. It looks like they've done a good job with it. I have not been in it personally yet, but from the pictures, it looks great. So it's good. You got 2-car garage. You're right near the river.
Does this guy live on the property?
That's actually their dog.
What? I think I saw him in the news a couple of weeks ago.
He's a Bullwinkle. Yeah, come here, Bullwinkle. Good boy.
This is a really pretty house. I like this one a bunch. Great price too for this place. Good night.
For a river property, I think that's that's
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is my favorite that we've ever looked at.
Is it?
Yeah, honestly.
Nice. Yeah.
Really nice. Okay. Too many pictures.
All
right, we've got our next property, number 4. This one is amazing.
Yeah, this one's right in the heart of Frisco. I was in this one today too. Yeah, actually went and was showing this one today, and it first got into this place. It's right. Yeah, you can see you're like 3 blocks from Main Street, Frisco, so you're really easy access, close to the creek, and Frisco is just such a sought after town. It's just centrally located. It's got everything. It's it doesn't have its own ski resort, but you can get to all the ski resorts really quick. So this was a really interesting modern home. Wow. It took me a while to just like figure out what I thought of it. Kind of touring through it. It was kind of compartmentalized, but at the same time, it like everything flowed, and you could see like through the house, even though there's lots of different rooms. You could be in the den and like see through to the kitchen and the dining room and the everything. You could be upstairs looking down. So it was a fun house. I really enjoyed seeing it.
Yeah, it looks incredible.
Yeah. So it's an 06 build, a little over 3,000 square feet. So
does it have a basement? It
It
looks
was
like
you walked into the ground level and then you went up from there.
okay. I just saw the 3 floors and I was like, I dare it to have a basement.
Yeah, no, a little. I think the water table is a little high there for a basement.
Yeah.
My guess.
Pretty
So,
house though. I love it.
yeah, it's pretty. It's really fun. It's fun to get every once in a while you get to go into some of these and you're like, this. I just want to hang out here. Had a glass. Go see that porch there, that deck.
Oh, let me go back.
The deck right there. You can
This?
see it. Yeah, that.
Uh-huh.
It's at the floor that was glass.
Oh, that's glass?
Yeah, so you're looking down through.
You could see the UPS guy come by.
Right.
What's up,
And
Bill?
don't wear a dress on the patio.
All I got's dresses, Matt. All right, here's my last property. This is okay. You just showed me in your presentation. There was all these dots for the houses that had sold, and there was like 3 dots all the way this way. This one kills all of those dots. 10
this
million.
is a big price number for a Keystone house. But it's like 13,000 square feet.
Okay.
It's ginormous. And it's got
Wow, look at this. It just keeps going. Is this a neighbor?
that's a neighbor, yeah.
Okay.
So
wow.
But that whole thing, that's all one house. It's
not an apartment complex.
No, I mean, well, like, these ones over here next to it, those are condos. Like, that's a condo complex. And
this is the house.
Yeah, that's a house.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And sits off the river there. But yeah, flip through these things. It's kind of a trip. It's an older house. It's a 78.
Whoa. Look at this.
Yeah, massive deck.
Whoa.
I know. I want to go into this thing. I've never been in it.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, a massive deck. They've done some updating to it. I think I remember seeing this on before. It looks like they've done some stuff. Imagine
the noise machine. If you got kids, don't let them come over here. Bless everyone with the noise machine.
Beethoven in the making.
Oh man. This thing has got crazy sight lines too. You can see right through the entire house into the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's like an office built in.
It's massive. I mean, put your family around that table at Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh. Look at this.
Now there's we have mudroom. We have mudrooms. Yeah.
That is crazy. Oh, well, yeah. Skiing and everything. Of course.
You gotta have a mudroom.
Oh my gosh.
This is not the clubhouse. This is in the house.
This is the house. Whoa.
Yeah. Get this, like,
get out of here. There's a swinging rope.
I know. This would be fun.
Oh my gosh.
And a gymnasium. And
with pads. You could go nuts in here.
I think my kids would have some fun.
Looks like there's a track up here too. Is that a track?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this is like multi-family, multi-generational home.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Imagine you could have quite the family reunion at this.
Yeah, you could.
So yeah. Only 7 bedrooms though. I'm disappointed.
Is this wine cellar or a
sauna?
Sauna, yeah.
Or both.
No. Could you grab me that Sauvignon Blanc, please?
What's wrong with this?
Look at this, a tiered shower. This must be like a steam room too.
Steam room, yeah.
Wow. Steam room. Each picture was incredible. Oh my gosh. We went through all of those.
That was pretty fun.
What an impressive property. Holy moly.
What a 13,330 square foot home looks like. So
yeah, I can't get over that place.
I think they did a remodel and stuff in 2005 because the original build was 1978, but then it says adjusted year built was 05. So
it's been really well maintained since then. Wow.
Yeah. No, I think they've done some stuff to it. So anyway, but that was pretty fun. So
yeah, that was crazy. I can't get over it. I'm still there. I'm in that pool.
In the pool. Sneak in. I got a key. So just kidding. So awesome. Well, thanks so much, Benji. I appreciate it. That was a good show. And thank you everybody for joining us. Have a wonderful day. This has been the Ski Summit Real Estate Show. Join us every Thursday at 2:00. Feel free to give a shout out if you have any questions, and I look forward to seeing you in the mountains soon. Take care.